Hello, 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 everybody. How are you all doing? 4 ways of how you can create a super powerful social media brand, personal brand, and something with which you can allow yourself to build a following very fast and a strong following, people that really know, like, and trust you, such that you can generate more leads, more sales, and a very powerful business for yourself from that. Hey, everybody, cool to have you guys here. If you are joining me on the replay, then please let me know that you are watching the replay. But just before we get to start, I'm just going to do my checks to make sure that everything is working properly. And as usual as well, hello everybody. I am also, because it's Wednesday and Wednesday is such a beautiful day, we are today going to have the weekly contest. And so all of you who are watching me, whether it is on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, we are going to do this giveaway again, meaning that you can win this time a free live coaching session with me, which is going to take place next week. And so the way how you can enter this contest is by means of sharing this post and allow you to obviously share it with a lot more people. And the actual description of how you can enter the contest is in here as well. So basically what you will need to do, first of all, is comment below and say, what was the thing again? Live coaching. That's the first thing. Then you need to share this video. And then you want to use 3 hashtags, which is one, hashtag Chibaya, hashtag freedom lifestyle, hashtag giveaway contest, and tag 3 of your people, 3 of your friends. And on Instagram, the way how it works is that you want to make a story where you share your key learnings of today's session. And what you then want to do is you want to do the same 3 hashtags, and you want to make sure to tag me in it as well. And so what I am going to be doing is I'm going to pick one of you amazing people to be able to get a free live coaching session with me on my live channel, my live channels. And basically what we're going to do right then and there is that I'm going to be helping you how you personally can create a powerful brand based on the strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. So we're going to do it customized for you, live with everybody there, and so that you can actually walk away with this and implement these strategies for you specifically straight into your business. Or if you're just completely new to business, you can get a business launch from that. Because one of the powerful tools or things that I've come to see and that we've applied it in our own businesses and in so many businesses of our clients is that actually, if you think about it, social media is such a powerful thing. It's such a powerful concept. So many people, like all of you who are joining me right now, whether you are here with me live or whether you're going to be watching the replay, there is so many people who are constantly on this and connected for a variety of different reasons. It is to connect with people, it is to learn new things, it is to socialize. But most importantly, this is the way how we interact, and this has a big part of our lives. And if you are a person who wants to either, like I said before, grow your business and grow your following such that it can fuel your business so that you can get more leads and more sales, or if you're just a person who really enjoys social media and you want to find ways of how you can do what you love and monetize your social media from that by creating a big following the steps that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today, that is another option. Or it could be that you find yourself already having a business, but somehow you are at a turning point or at some kind of a plateau that you know that you want to leverage social media. You know that there's so much out there, but you're trying and trying and trying, and you actually don't have an idea of how you can really grow it fast and grow it in a way that you go beyond that plateau. Now, that is what I'm basically going to be sharing with you guys today. So thank you all for joining me here. I'm looking very, very cool today because I'm feeling very cool, like a rock star. Let me just do a few quick shout outs to say hi to everybody who's here. Hey, Dave, cool to have you here. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Seb. Hey, Ellis. Hey, Bella. Hey, Paul. Hey, oh, yeah, that was there. Hey, Dad. Hey, Ruta. Love you, Dad. Mwah. Hey, oh, this is same names there. Hey, Belinda, hello. The Lazy Genius, hello. Jane, yes, Jane there. Okay, very cool to have you guys all here. Now, what I'm going to be sharing with you are the 4 key things that you will want to start implementing in order to get a big social media following off the ground in a fast way and in a consistent way, based on actually doing what you love. So the first thing, and if you guys are making notes, make sure to comment them below, write it down below, is that you have to understand that as much as you think you want to achieve, you can achieve. So you will want to grow a following thinking big. So comment that below first of all. You want to think big. And when I say you want to think big, what I mean is that you don't just want to be whatever little you doing a little thing and then basically thinking, oh, I can create maybe a following with a few hundred people or something like that. No, what you want to do is to really think about something that you can share with people that can create a movement, that can inspire loads of different people, that can allow you to benefit loads of people, add value to loads of people, bring entertainment to loads of people. And you want to be thinking as big as you can be. Don't belittle yourself. And one of the key things in this first tip, so point number one is to think big, is also to understand that, say, for instance, you have a business, and in that business, let's say you're a consultant and you provide services to help people get more leads in, or whatever it may be, right? You provide a certain service. Whenever you are thinking about social media, it does not just mean that you only want to be focusing on that particular service or that particular product. If you look at one of the biggest companies in the world, Apple, right? What are they selling? They are selling phones. They are selling computers. They are selling these technological products, right? But if you think about the campaign, think big, think different, what they have created with that is a global movement that supersedes the product itself. People want to be part of that movement. People were inspired by the idea that people who think differently can actually change the world. People who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones that do, right? So this movement that Steve Jobs has created and has inspired people with by honoring great people like Einstein, or like world leaders, or like people who have done exceptional things, so many individuals worldwide felt compelled to want to be part of that. They also felt like they were the misfits. They also felt like, hey, actually, I am different. I don't really fit in the normal society, but I feel like this is a tribe that I can belong to, because they're different too, and different people do great things, right? So it was an extremely powerful campaign that they ran that allowed people to want to belong to that tribe. And that went way bigger than just the product or the service. But guess obviously what it does? It allows people that have become part of that movement to want to buy loads of these things. If you just look at Apple, what they are doing, like what all the people who love the company did, is they went and sleep in front of the stores whenever a new iPhone was launched. And that's actually a crazy thought. People are such a fan of the brand, such a fan of the movement that they feel that they belong to, that they would do things like that. And that really exceeded what actually this company in its core stood for, or what they actually in their core created. Now, how does this apply to you? You too want to think of how can you set something up that will provide this consistent inspiration, consistent empowerment, consistent entertainment, something that people feel like, wow, this is so lovely. I learned so many different things, or I see so many different things. I feel completely like I can do it too, right? I feel like I am inspired to take action. I feel like I finally found my family. If you are able to set something up that can make people feel at home, then that is the level at which you want to think. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be the next Apple just overnight. Of course not. But I want you to start thinking in that particular way, because the moment you start thinking in that way and produce videos or content with that in mind and that in your vibe, people will want to come back to you over and over and over again. And that is where you can create this family. This is where you can create this tribe or this movement where people want to consistently be part of. And the moment you can create that consistency and people want to belong to it, so that's a very important word too, belonging, then you know that you are building a fan base. And a fan base, the moment people start to come back to you over and over again, can then allow you to get your leads, get your sales, get your profit, and actually grow your business from that. Right? So that's the first part. You need to start thinking big, and you need to start to think bigger than perhaps your initial plan. You want to make sure to put a lot of beautiful stuff out there. Right? And when I say beautiful stuff, it doesn't just mean that you want to create super kick-ass videos. No, it doesn't have to be like that. Even a simple video where you just turn on the camera and you speak value, you speak about an experience, you speak about something that can help another person, that can already be the biggest value in the world. You can change so many lives with that, right? So that's step number 1. Step number 2 and 3 and 4 are what I call the 3 C's. Well, actually, there's just one word with a C in each of them. And then after that, there's another word, which is very much key to you building this up in a fast way. Now, if you're excited about being able to implement these strategies and actually build a brand fast, then comment below that you are excited. Hello, Tante Patricia. Hello, Irena. Hello, Chris. Nice to have you here. And Julian, really, really nice. Thank you so much. So many comments coming in right now. Okay, cool. Now, the second thing is that you want to have the first C. The first C is consistency in the branding, right? Have consistency in the branding. And this is something that I always laugh about with my clients, because so often people are thinking about a name, and they have something on Facebook with a particular name, and then they have something different on Instagram, and then they have a website which is again completely different. But if you are different everywhere, how can people actually find you? Because what you have to understand is that it is a overcrowded world, and so many people are broadcasting, so many people are trying to grab the attention of all the people out there. And so if you want to be unique, if you want to be someone that can consistently get the eyeballs on themselves because you have such great value, then you also want to make it very easy and simple for people to be able to get to follow you, right? And if you are, let's say, if my name is Chibaria on Facebook and I'm SkaterGirl3 on Instagram, it's going to be very difficult for people to come to watch me or to follow me and to do the different things and they understand that I am actually the same person. So the first thing with this consistency, the 3 C's, is that you will want to make sure that you have one consistent brand name. One consistent brand name across all the different social media, and to have a website. So you will want to make sure that you have the .com of whatever is your brand name. You will want to make sure that you have a Facebook page with that name. You will want to make sure that you have an Instagram profile with that name. And if you are doing YouTube as well, then you will want to make sure that also your YouTube channel has the same name. But usually I advise people to, when they're just starting out, to not start with all different platforms at the same time. Focus on 2 in the beginning. And then after you have established something there, then you go and grow it further, right? Now, what do I mean with a brand name? Now, for instance, for me, I have a personal brand and my name is Chibaria. Now, I'm obviously fortunate that I'm the only one with my name in the world, right? And so I could have the same name all across the whole internet. But not everybody has, a name that is not common. And so let's say if your name is John Doe, it becomes a little bit more difficult to use the .com, because probably someone has already taken it, and the Facebook page may also be taken already. And so what you will want to do is you want to come up with a brand name, a personal brand name that can allow you to have that consistency across everything. So sometimes what it means is that maybe your name, John and Doe, like first name, last name, is not available, but you can say something like John Doe Official. And then that becomes your brand name across everything. And there's a really cool tool that I want to share with you guys that you can actually use in order to find out whether something is available. And this tool is called namefind.com. So let me just send it to you guys. There you go. And on YouTube, let me send it as well. And this is a very cool tool with which, if you type whatever name you want to go and find for your social media, for your brand, for your .com. You type it in there, and it shows where it is available across all the different channels. So it's really, really cool, and it helps you save time, and it helps you to find something that is unique and that is consistent across everything, right? So that's the first C, the consistency in terms of your name. The second C, which is step number 3, is for you to also be consistent with your content, right? To be consistent with your content, because a lot of the time, let's say if maybe some of you know, have your favorite coffee place to go to, let's say Starbucks. If you like to go to Starbucks like me, I like to go there because I know when I come there and I order my favorite coffee, then I know that this is going to taste the way that I like it to taste, right? But if I go to whatever coffee shop around the corner and I buy a coffee there, I might get a coffee that tastes differently and I don't really like. And so that's why I am more likely to go to the Starbucks over and over again, because I know they are consistent in their delivery, and they are consistent in their service, and they're consistent in everything that they do with their brand that makes me want to come back to them. Now, the same holds for information. The same holds for the whole purpose of personal branding, of you building up a tribe, building up a following that can allow you to monetize your passion, monetize your message, allow you to actually get more leads and sales into your business. And so what I mean by having consistency in your message or in your content is that you pick for yourself, what are the topics that I'm going to consistently be talking about? Right? We talk about that with a lot of our clients in terms of branding pillars. You want to find, let's say, 4 pillars, 4 different parts, 4 different core values to you and your personal brand that you consistently want to be speaking about. It could be that one of these pillars is travel. Another pillar could be cooking. Another pillar could be lifestyle. And another pillar could be business, right? Those could be 4 elements that you consistently add information about in the beginning. Now, why, you may think, like, should you constantly talk about these things or a combination of these things? This is exactly for the same principle that I just described with going to the Starbucks. Whenever people know, hey, this is the kind of value that this person is bringing, people will want to come back. People will understand and will know that when they come and see you, when they read your post, when they watch your videos, that is always going to be valuable in this particular topic. So that's the reason why they then want to come back to you, and why they then want to, consume your content and come back and back and back, and where you are building this relationship and you're building the commitment. Because again, when I speak about in the beginning of how you can create a tribe by means of a movement, or people want to belong to it, that all is also based and grounded on you having consistency in what you are putting forward, and people that will want to be part of that, right? So that's going to be very important in that as well. Now, and then the final point, which is point number 4, and it is C number 3, is to commit to a consistent time, right? Consistent timing. Because a lot of the times what I see people do is that sometimes they post, but then they don't post for maybe a week, and then they post again, and then they don't post for 2 weeks, and then they post 3 times again. But if you are there every now and again, people will forget about you. If you are only every now and again share some stuff with the world, then people don't know when to expect you. So again, they forget about you. And one of the things that you have to understand when it comes to marketing, when it comes to business, but also when it comes to success, it's not something that you just have and you have it forever. It is not like you are buying a house. It's actually you are renting a place, and you have to pay the rent every single month. Same holds to your success. The same holds to your business success, or your the growth, or the consistent growth of your following. You have to consistently pay the rent every time and put the effort out, allow you to continuously build the relationship with the people that you are adding loads of value to. And so if you are then saying, okay, I'm going to commit to going live 3 times a week, or I'm going to commit to posting 3 times a week, or 4 times a week, or weekly, or daily, then people know what to expect. And the more obviously you post, like if you do daily stuff, or more times per day, even like some big brands, they do 4 times a day or even more, but obviously they have big marketing teams behind it as well. But the more you do it, then obviously the more and the faster you will build your following. However, it is better to commit to something that you can stay consistent with than that you try something, you try daily for a week and then you stop with that again. So you will want to commit to something that you can keep up with and that you can consistently start building that tribe. And the cool thing about this is that the moment when I share this with someone and this person is actually applying it and is actually doing it, actually committing to it and producing great value, it can be a few days and business comes in. Money starts to be made. People are starting to reach out. A following is being created. And that is one of the reasons why I like personal branding so much, because literally it allows you to really make a massive impact on a short space of time, in a short space of time. And also, if you just look at currently very big companies, let's say, for example, and I mention this example more often on the channels, is that that of Kylie Cosmetics, right? Kylie Jenner, obviously she's part of the Kardashians and everything, but because she had a personal brand, a strong personal brand, she has been able to magnify and really build a big cosmetics business that is worth over $1 billion within only the space of 3 years. Whereas L'Oreal, which is obviously a big cosmetics brand, did reach the similar results within the space of 70 or 80 years with a lot of employees, right? And why, you may ask, why was this a possibility? It was because of the personal brand, right? And the power of personal branding has been shown in so many cases. You may be listening to this and thinking like, okay, that's cool, but I don't know if I can do it. But there have literally been children. There was recently a video that Tai Lopez made of a little kid where he was just sharing a little kid. He's 7 years old and he is making around 20 million per year via YouTube and the videos he creates with his dad, but via YouTube selling toys. And why? Because he has built a personal brand where he reviews toys and then children buy it off him, and obviously parents and children buy it off him. But that's like, if a little kid of 7 years can apply these strategies and consistently add value in a nice way, in a unique way, in a way that is all around you, that's why it's called personal branding, it's around a person, then the options and the opportunities and the lives that you can change and the money that you can make are unlimited. And so that is why I'm so very excited that with one of you, I'm actually going to do a live session to be able to share exactly with you how you can do it and apply it to your life and your business. So if you want to win this free session, which is going to take place next week, then please comment below and actually do all the things that are necessary for the contest. So what you have to do is you have to comment below and say live training. You have to share this post. And you have to use 3 hashtags, which are hashtag Chubaya, hashtag Freedom Lifestyle, and hashtag Giveaway Contest, and tag 3 of your friends. But if you want to increase your stakes, or you want to increase your chances of winning that, then you can also hop to Instagram and follow the rules for Instagram. And then you are actually in the contest twice. So you have more of a chance to be able to actually win it as well. So guys, this is what I wanted to share with you guys today. And the reason actually why I wanted to share, I didn't even mention what is the reason that I wanted to share this with you. But I have recently been doing a lot of speaking, a lot of online speaking. And I've received so many messages from people, and I have been able to basically watch a lot of branding efforts and seen some incredible hearts, but not so incredible marketing efforts and branding efforts, meaning that I felt like, maybe it would be good for me to share some tips about this so that you can actually explode it and allow you to, reach more within a short space of time in a way that you can actually also see the profit from that as well. So that was the reason why I wanted to share this with you guys. And most important out of everything, of course, is that if you thought that this video was useful, please feel free to share, give it some love. Also, if you think that anybody can benefit from this, then please feel free again to give it a share or to tag someone below. And obviously you can enter the contest as well. But most importantly, apply this to your life. Just try it out. Even if you feel like, I'm not sure if I can do it, just try it out. Because the moment that you do, you will start seeing that if you put out something valuable, people start commenting and saying, thank you so much. And they really appreciate it. And it's such great value. And the moment that that happens, you feel like, this is nice. You feel encouraged and you will want to do it again. And then the more you start doing it, the bigger the results is. And then you will actually start to see that these things really work. And you can actually create a strong personal brand that can make a massive impact to other people's lives, but also to your life. Because the moment you build a following, you can monetize it and you can deliver great products, great services, and really make an impact to people's lives. So guys, thank you so much for being here with me. And I'm going to see you guys again tomorrow. Hey, Uri, thank you so much for joining. Amazing. And I see you guys tomorrow on another episode of Chibara's Daily Show. But for now, I just want to say happy evening or day or whichever time zone you guys are in. And I catch you again tomorrow. Mwah. Bye-bye, everyone. Always exciting to see when it actually ends. Bye-bye.